What's up, YouTube? It's Eric, a Lions fan. Thanks for clicking on this video. Welcome to another weekend ramble where I'll talk about things that are particularly interesting to me, but they may not be particularly interesting to you. So come over here to the sidebar and check out some of my other recommended videos, as well as anybody else's that you guys might want to check on. Watch one of their videos. I usually do Detroit Lions, Detroit Tigers, football and baseball. I do a little bit of Michigan and Michigan State football. I sprinkle in a little bit of basketball. I'll do the occasional Detroit Pistons basketball, even though I haven't done that in a very long time. And I sprinkle in a little bit of college basketball, Michigan State college basketball. And I usually do beer reviews here, guys. So go ahead and check out some of my other videos over here on the side. Up here, click this bell to get notified of any of my new videos. Why don't you come down here and hit that subscribe button, which is right down here, and I think it's right down here in the corner here, too. So, guys, there's many ways to get a hold of me on my videos. Really hope you would kind of do that and show some love and support. But, guys, today I want to talk about, right now, it's Monday night. I'm actually watching a little WWE. Who watches WWE at 40? It's just the day after WrestleMania. I usually watch a episode right after WrestleMania happens. I don't watch WrestleMania. I was actually wondering, I've got DirecTV, and I was actually wondering, how much is WrestleMania now? It's up to $70, but if you're going to want to do that, I would actually go to the WWE Network and download their app, or maybe have download it on your computer so you can watch it there, and maybe plug in the HDMI cable to your television, which now most, if not all TVs, newer TVs, have an HDMI output. So that's how I would do it. But it's just a thing that I do on Mondays, especially on this Monday. Today is April 9th of 2018. So, yeah, but guys, I want to talk about the Tigers here real quick. I haven't been blogging about them. I've been out doing stuff. I know they're 4-4, at least at this point in time right now. They're probably playing a baseball game right now. I don't know if today's a travel day for them or not. But being 4-4 and 8 games in, I mean, it's not kind of saying a lot, but at this point, I would think they would have a losing record by now. Being a 500 team right now, although all you've really done is I think you played the Kansas City Royals, you've played who else did you play? Oh, you played the Chicago White Sox, who have a hard time scoring runs. They don't play small ball. And there's one other team that they played, but they're a 500 team right now. I mean, you really can't. I really can't, bitch and complain about. Oh, they played Pittsburgh. That's who they played too. I think they're 4-4 right now. Yeah, I mean, I'm being this early into the season. I'm a little bit surprised at their record right now. Some of you guys may not be, but I am. A lot of the young guys, I've kind of watched some games here and there. I kind of liked what I've seen thus far. There's been some kind of communication and maybe some overthrows and some things that they probably really shouldn't have done. But Gardenhire's the right coach. I mean, he's the teacher and all that. Even though I kind of said in my earlier videos that he was the right coach at the wrong time, I'm actually kind of surprised and I'll admit I'm kind of glad what I'm seeing from Ron Gardenhire from the little bit that I've seen thus far. So, but I'm not expecting the Tigers to make the playoffs or anything like that. But if they're right around 500 at the end of the season, or maybe right around the 90 loss mark, I would consider that a successful season. Now, I said 100 losses, but if they're like 10 wins above the 100 loss season, I think you could say that's a successful season. Even if they're somewhat, hovering right around the 500 mark, I would still consider that a successful season too. They don't necessarily have to be 500, but if they're right around there, I would consider that a successful season too. Yeah, but I'm just going to go ahead and leave it there, guys. I really hope to see more Tigers games and blog about them for you guys. I do kind of want to talk about in my couple of videos before I talk about Michigan and the national championship game, which happened last week. They kind of got throttled a little bit by Villanova. I did think that, I didn't say this in the last video, even though I put a comment down below. I do think that Villanova kind of helped them out there in the first half a little bit, at least in the first about 10 minutes of the first half. Thought they kind of were leaning towards Villanova a little bit at the beginning, but in the second half, I mean, really, like I said, Michigan just couldn't hit their free throws because they're a bad free throw shooting team, and I would probably kind of make that a priority to work on in the offseason and maybe a little bit into the Big Ten season to get that free throw average up, because in a game like that, you are going to want to know that your team can hit free throws if they're going to start fouling. So, and in being overall, I believe it was under a 70% free throw shooting team, I'm not saying that was the only thing that happened. There was many other things that had happened in that game, but It just is what it is, guys. I really did think that the refereeing, at least at the first part of the first half, was really kind of telling, and there's kind of a little bit of touch fouls that Villanova got away with. But they're a good team. I mean, like I said, I'm not taking away anything from them. I really haven't been making any videos this week because, number one, I've kind of been busy doing stuff. I've been kind of working around the house here. Got some chores I got to do. I got to do some outside chores, which has turned cold here lately. It's been, I'm sorry, I'm not picking my nose at all. I'm just kind of itching right down here, right above my mustache. But it's been kind of cold out here. It's been, in the mornings, it's been kind of in the 20s. There's been frost on the windshield. Being at this far into April, I would hope the weather would have started to turn. Today, we kind of had a little bit of sleet today, just teeny tiny bit of sleet. A little bit of snowfall all day today. Get that lake effect snow from Lake Michigan coming from west to east. I'm just waiting for the weather to turn up here. Now, I know other parts of the country are into the warm weather. We're just not. The Midwest is not. I'm not quite sure about anybody else, but at least here in right around Lansing, Michigan, we're just we're still in that cold snap, guys. I just don't know when the actual weather's going to turn, so I can go do stuff outside. Like I got raking I got to do. I mean, I could do it right now, but I would be colder than hell, and I got raking to do. I got my stones to rake up around my driveway. Got that limestone all around everywhere. I don't want to wait too much longer, but I'm waiting for it to warm up so I can get out there and do it. Yeah, I just got some outdoor projects that I've got to get done. I'm going to put do eaves troughs up around my house here. Hopefully it'll deflect a lot of the waterway. I've got a couple of broken, some of the supports have been broken and kind of making a V, and the water's kind of going up there, piling up and spilling over the sides, excuse me. But that's kind of like some of the summer projects that I've got going on today, guys. I'm drinking a Founders beer. This is their breakfast stout. Like I said, it comes in at 8.3% alcohol by volume and 60 IBUs. The bottled on date is 12/20 of 2017. Probably one of the better stouts that I've had. Probably in one of the readily available stouts, at least up here in my area. I can get it pretty much anytime I want. And it's a damn good beer. And one of the readily available damn good beers. So, but yeah, I like this quite a bit. Been out. I haven't talked about my dating life a whole lot. I've been out on 1 or 2 dates. Just both of them kind of just fell through. The last one I had was the one that I kind of liked. Kind of wanted to pursue it a little bit more, but she wasn't feeling it. So, and you don't want to get into any arguments or anything like that, because any kind of the women, when I conversate with them, they go, "Man, when you got to tell a guy that they're just not interested in him, they kind of get upset and." You know, they get bent out of shape about it, and to be honest, I don't really understand why that is. The women are just out there trying to find the love too. I mean, just like me. But I've had a couple bad run-ins here and there, and I've kind of taken a break off. But I've kind of have said, you know what, just sitting around here at the house just isn't getting it done. So, but yeah, I mean, that's kind of really all I've really got, guys. I got something coming up for you guys on Friday. It's going to come up. I'm starting kind of. I'm not really saying I'm starting. Let me retract that a little bit. I've done something. I'm gonna wait for you guys to do it on Friday. It comes up Friday at 7:30 Eastern time. I don't know how well received it's gonna be, but on Friday, if you guys go ahead and watch it, go ahead and put a comment down there. Let me know what you guys think of the video. It's not really anything big or bad or kind of not anything mind blowing or anything like that, but. It's not anything to do with beer, anything to do with sports. I'm kind of wanting to kind of venture out a little bit and to kind of do some other stuff too. So, but yeah, kind of the video and the YouTube stuff has kind of been my hobby the last couple of years. So, it's just something I kind of want to do, and would really like to know what you guys think, and leave some constructive criticism. So. Guys, that's kind of really all I've got here. I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here on the not a weekend ramble. That's how I probably should put this, not a weekend ramble. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and end it here. I'm going to do the Rod J, the beer ventures. I got tagged for the 5 top beers. I'm going to do that tomorrow. I know he tagged me in his last video last week, and I'm just kind of starting around and getting some kind of indoor chores done so I can do that and get that out to you guys for the content. So, but guys, yeah. Going to go ahead and end here, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and hope to see you guys again soon. Deuces, guys. Take care.